my laser. So I happen to have that logo as a DXF in Lightburn. I export the logo from Lightburn as a DXF to a file, and then we simply import it and bring it into Carveco like so. Click on Vector, click on Import. You'll go over here and locate your DXF based on where you stored it. Mine is stored right there. Hinkle Shop logo DXF. We click on that. Click Open. It doesn't matter what size it is. We're going to resize it once we bring it in anyway. So click OK. And it brings it in there. Now it happens to be that it's roughly 6 inches in diameter on both dimensions, height and width. Obviously diameter, circle. So what we're going to do is reduce that down to, say, 5 inches. Click Apply. Not really difficult. And we don't need to scale this any longer, so let's click off of the Transform tool, and there we have my logo. Now I happen to know that this logo, doing this the way I'm doing it, is going to create a problem. If I zoom way in, and I mean way in, you're going to see that we have vector intersections right here and here. Now the crazy way that I fix this, doing this with this method, is by clicking on this piece here, and believe it or not, we're going to click once on the up arrow and once on the right arrow. We're going to click off that one, and we're going to click on this side of the H, and we're going to click once on the down arrow and once on the left arrow. And believe it or not, that gets rid of all of the intersections. That's all it takes. And you won't notice it when we carve this out. So now we're going to highlight everything. We're going to go over here to this box and we're going to group the selection. We're going to hit F9 and put it in the center. And in the shelf, I moved it from the center position over to the left where I thought it looked good. And it was just an artistic expression of where I felt it looked the best on the face of that drawer. Now, for you, you may think up here on the right, bottom left, bottom right, it doesn't matter. The object of this video is to show you how to raise these letters so that you can put your logo on a cabinet or anything else that you choose. So now that we have the logo, we need to create a border around the logo, and obviously this is basically a circle, so we're going to grab the circle tool, and you can make a circle anywhere, it doesn't matter. Once you know you have the circle drug out, we're going to go with 5.5 for a diameter, and the reason we're going that size is because I want enough space between the circle and the graphic so that my 1/8 inch end mill can slide around the outside of the graphic and not destroy the letters trying to. It won't destroy them anyway, it won't go into them, and it'll make your finished project look terrible. So you need to have enough space between the graphic and the border for freewheel passing through there with the end mill. 5.5 works on a 5-inch circle. Click Create. Hit F9 again. That puts it around the object. Now, if you were going to move this entire object to the left, right, up, down, you would position everything in the center first. Then clicking off of it, you'll see that we have it. Now, if we click the circle, it's not joined with the graphic, but we can slide over both images, and now I can move this graphic wherever I like with the border and the center. Doesn't matter that it's over here, I can put it back in the center with F9. Now all we're going to do is a very basic V-carve. This technique would be used if you were doing a V-carve inlay and you were making the male plug for your inlay. It's the same thing. Click on the outside border, push Shift, click on the graphic on the inside. You can hear Mr. Capers barking in the background. He's adding to this video. Go to V-carve and you're going to select a max depth. You're going to limit the tool depth and select a maximum depth. I've gone 0.1875 here. That's 3/16 of an inch. We're going to select a tool, and I highly recommend you use a very steep bit. Something like a 1/32 tapered ball nose works well. Select that. You can adjust your feeds and speeds by clicking on the tool once more, and you can adjust that all in here. No need to do that for this demonstration, but I would probably, with the Onefinity, I would crank this up to 200 inches a minute, and I would be perfectly comfortable with that. Change this to tool number 2. Scrolling down, click your roughing tool. I'm going to use an 1/8 inch, as I said. Select that. Scrolling down, click to define the material. The material is 0.75 inches thick. Click OK. Give it a name if you'd like, and calculate your toolpath. Once that's finished, we can close out the toolpath menu. Click on toolpaths over here. Right click, simulate all toolpaths, and there you have a raised graphic. Let's, for fun, click on simulation. Go down here to where it says simulation default and click on that. We're going to change that to, as I always say, medium oak. It helps me see the graphic better. Click apply, and there you have it. Now, pushing down on the center wheel of your mouse, center wheel on the mouse, you can rotate your project left, right, up, and down and get a better feel. Scrolling in with the mouse, you can see that it's definitely raised, and you have your raised logo in the front panel. And that's basically all there is to this, to creating a raised logo in a piece of wood. Now, if you did it the other way that I did it was with the shape editor. Basically brought the graphic in. I didn't need to adjust for the overlapping vectors. I just brought the graphic in, clicked on the shape editor, and chose a specific height and a specific angle. Once I created that, then I went through and created the toolpaths just as I normally would in a normal relief. So I hope this little video helped you out. I hope you learned something. If there's any interest in seeing how I did that with the shape editor, please say so in the comments, and I'll be happy to create another quick video. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we'll catch you on the next one.